Abdulrazak Gurnah, A Literary Journey Through Exile and Identity. Abdulrazak Gurnah, born on December 20, 1948 in Zanzibar, Tanzania, is a distinguished novelist, academic, and essayist. He is best known for his exploration of the themes of exile, displacement, and identity. Gurnah's work has garnered international acclaim for its profound and nuanced portrayal of the immigrant experience, particularly within the context of East Africa's complex colonial and post-colonial history. Early life and background. Gurnah grew up in Zanzibar, an island with a rich history as a cultural and trade hub in the Indian Ocean. The Zanzibar Revolution of 1964, which overthrew the Sultan of Zanzibar and led to the union of Zanzibar and Tanganyika to form Tanzania, was a tumultuous period that deeply affected Gurnah's early life. This upheaval and the subsequent oppressive political environment compelled him to flee to the United Kingdom in 1968 at the age of 18. Education and academic career. In the UK, Gurnah pursued higher education, ultimately earning his PhD in English from the University of Kent. He has had a long and distinguished academic career, culminating in his role as professor and director of graduate studies at the University of Kent's Department of English. His scholarly work often intersects with his literary interests, focusing on post-colonial literature, African literature, and the literature of diaspora. Literary career. Gurnah's literary journey began with his debut novel, Memory of Departure, 1987, which tells the story of a young man fleeing political turmoil in an unnamed East African country. This novel, like much of Gurnah's work, reflects his personal experiences of displacement and the search for identity. His subsequent novels, Pilgrim's Way, 1988, and Dottie, 1990, continue to explore themes of exile and the immigrant experience in England. However, it was his fourth novel, Paradise, 1994, that brought him widespread recognition. Paradise, shortlisted for the Booker Prize and the Whitbread Prize, is set in colonial East Africa during World War I. It tells the story of Yusuf, a boy sold into slavery to pay his father's debts, and it intricately weaves together themes of colonialism, cultural clash, and the impact of European imperialism on African societies. In Admiring Silence, 1996, Gurnah presents the story of a nameless narrator who leaves Zanzibar for England, only to return years later and confront the personal and political changes that have transpired. This novel underscores Gurnah's ability to capture the nuanced and often painful experience of returning home after a long absence. His 2001 novel, By the Sea, is another significant work that delves into the life of an asylum seeker in England. Through the character of Saleh Omar, an elderly refugee from Zanzibar, Gurnah examines themes of loss, memory, and the bureaucratic challenges faced by immigrants. This novel was longlisted for the Booker Prize and received critical acclaim for its lyrical prose and poignant storytelling. Desertion, 2005, spans several generations and addresses the intertwined histories of Britain and East Africa. It tells a complex love story set against the backdrop of British colonial rule and its aftermath, highlighting Gurnah's skill in blending personal narratives with broader historical contexts. In The Last Gift, 2011, Gurnah explores the life of Abbas, a former sailor who is haunted by secrets from his past in Zanzibar. The novel examines the impact of these secrets on his family and their identity. Gravel Heart, 2017, continues this exploration of family and identity, telling the story of Salim, a young man who leaves Zanzibar for London and grapples with his sense of belonging. Major themes and style. Gurnah's novels often revolve around themes of exile, displacement, and the search for identity. His characters are frequently caught between different cultures, struggling to reconcile their past with their present. Gurnah's own experiences as a refugee and an immigrant infuse his writing with authenticity and emotional depth. His narrative style is characterized by its lyrical quality and attention to detail. Gurnah deftly blends personal stories with historical and political contexts, creating rich, multifaceted narratives. His prose is both evocative and precise, capturing the complexities of human emotions and relationships, recognition and impact. In 2021, Abdulrazak Gurnah was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature for his uncompromising and compassionate penetration of the effects of colonialism and the fate of the refugee in the gulf between cultures and continents. This prestigious award brought global recognition to his work and highlighted the importance of his contributions to literature. Gurnah's work has been instrumental in bringing the experiences of East African immigrants and refugees to a broader audience. His exploration of themes such as displacement, identity, and the legacy of colonialism resonates with readers worldwide, offering a poignant and insightful perspective on the human condition. Personal life. Gurnah is known to be a private individual, rarely giving interviews or public appearances. Despite his literary fame, he continues to focus on his writing and academic work, dedicated to exploring and illuminating the experiences of those who, like him, have lived through the dislocation and upheaval of exile. Legacy. Abdulrazak Gurnah's body of work stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling to bridge cultural divides and foster understanding. His novels offer a voice to the marginalized and displaced, challenging readers to confront the legacies of colonialism and the ongoing struggles of immigrants and refugees. As a writer and scholar, Gurnah has made a lasting impact on the literary world, ensuring that the stories of East Africa and its diaspora are heard and remembered.